deep transformation. Because I saw so many wonderful and almost unbelievable changes happening in all areas of my being, I was somehow guided to explore more on different topics directly related to our physical well being, our emotional well being, our spirituality, and our total self. Some of those topics were very familiar to me, some others I had just barely heard about and really never paid attention to them. And I had never even heard of the vast majority of those topics at all, of some of those topics at all. So it was a balance between the three. Some I knew, some I only heard about, and most of them I really didn't have any idea. They were totally non existent for me. Back in 2013, when all these deep transformations took place within myself out of the blue, I created a site called Soul Translations. Soul Translations was meant to include the more real life out of all those topics, but I ended up not doing much in it because all these energies and processes kept engulfing all of me and all of my life. I was absorbed by so much confusion and by so many life shattering events that I simply couldn't focus on anything. So scattered, but at the same time so intense. When these processes occur, the energies are extremely intense. The changes in direction points are very intense and totally impossible to ignore. The devastation and exhaustion I feel many times are something I had never experienced before. I never thought it was possible for a human body to withstand so much of all of that. And at the same time, the bliss, the joy, the peace, the love, so intense, so powerful. And again, the same. That joy and that peace and that love, I had never experienced anything nearly close to that before, and never thought it was possible for a human body to withstand so much of all of that, all at the same time. Such stark changes from one extreme to the other, something sometimes just seconds apart. So it was as if I had been and was having constantly been turned inside out, upside down, this way, the other way, many ways and many things I did not even had a clue that existed or that were possible anywhere in this planet. The closest comparison I can feel, though it is something very subtle and gentle compared to everything I was going through, is Alice in Wonderland. And that phrase, "oh no, not again," is the closest thing that comes to mind now to reflect what I was feeling then. No clue of why, where, when, or how anything was happening, and me, this simple and insignificant me, in the middle of it all. Then in 2015, 2016, the overwhelming need and intense push from within became extremely powerful, intense, and undeniable. At that point, I created Soul T Alma. I have always been a very shy person. I had never written anything in my life, nothing at all. Was so embarrassed to let anything written by me to come out from within myself. Just wanted to compress and suppress everything I and keep it hidden within. Even the thought of having people know that it was me who wrote any of that, and especially who lived it, made me shrink like a raisin. Well, like a grape that becomes a raisin. So I did not really do much in any of those sites or in any of the other paths I created. Long time resisting and really not wanting to be involved anymore on any of this. In the times when I have been resisting and postponing and suppressing all the processes and these energies, it is something so incredibly draining for my physical body. It gets to a point where my physical body gets totally sick. Something like a mix of anxiety, depression, frustration, sadness, being upset, restless, all at the same time. Not sure how to explain it. Yes, basically just wanted to live my normal life. But once all these processes start happening in anyone, there is no way of being able to live a normal life anymore. One can postpone it, one can resist it, but it really never goes away. And honestly, I love it. I deeply love it.